going to work together. Okay. So you have your lead gen for the calculator, right? Yeah. Okay. So you've got your calculator opt-in. So this is a lead gen strategy, but also you have your power content. Now this is top of funnel power content, right? Because we could have bottom of funnel, we could have middle of funnel power content too, right? Which is your Fire 4, your Hot 7, your weekly lives that you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. So this will actually be good. So whenever we do live launches, these are the two things that we do, right? We run cold traffic to power content, but we also run cold traffic to an opt-in. Now, this is actually relevant for everyone on this call, right? Because everyone on this call either has a webinar or a workshop or some type of lead generation, right? So everyone at this point should have these two missions. This is mission number 1 is getting your power content up. And then mission number 2 is getting this. Now she's getting a really good cost per lead. She does not know the quality of the leads. We're not going to know that until we actually get people to the end of the funnel, right? So that's mission number 1. Mission number 2. Now, because it is a live launch, we're not going to know how many of these leads are going to show up, right? But those of you guys who are running webinars, you already know, right? Because it's instant data. So this is going to be relevant for everyone, right? This is where the Fire 4 comes in, and this is what I would suggest for Megan to do until this, okay? So what I would do is I would send the Fire 4. Have you been running power content before, Megan?
No.
Okay. So here's what I would do. So the Fire 4, and feel free if anyone has any questions, this is the perfect time that we're having this big discussion, okay? So the Fire 4 is the first of the content that's inside the ecosystem, right? Our ecosystem is gated by 2 things: power content or this opt-in. So people, we want to protect our ecosystem. And so Megan was asking, what type of power content should I do top of funnel? It needs to be super freaking polarizing, as should this offer be. Now, here's the thing. Megan, with a calculator opt-in, we call that more of a lead domino. That's going to go for volume. Whereas a mini webinar or a webinar goes for quality, right? Because that's why webinar ads cost more. You're going to get a higher quality person, but Megan's doing a live launch. What is the most important thing during the live launch is volume. We want as many people to see that offer as possible. So for her live launch, she's bringing in a lot of people through something that is very low barrier, okay? So the Fire 4 is going to be the first series of content that we want to use to push people to the next step of the funnel, right? So for those of you guys who are doing webinars or challenges, your Fire 4 is going to be snack-sized versions of your webinar that pushes people to the next step of the funnel, which is the application page. In Megan's case, because she's doing a live launch, we want to use the Fire 4 to push people to the live launch, okay? In this case. Now, in addition, she's got her business page, right? I'm going to suggest that once a week, Megan go live and talk about any types of objections. And I'm not saying like talk about the live launch like as the video, but that's going to be your call to action in the video. Like, hey, do you want to see? Comment below, you know, drop me a line, do whatever you need to do in order to get people excited about what's coming. But this content needs to be middle of funnel content that's going to hit any objections that people might have and pre-qualify people, right? I'll give you an example. I'll actually break this out really, really easy, right? So let's say I'm doing a live launch and I'm doing the live launch for Lean on Laurel. The content that I'm going to be doing here and here is going to be very polarizing. So I'm going to do content for people who are already running ads. So this type of content is going to be highly sophisticated, advanced ad strategy. It's not going to be how to launch your first ad or anything like that. And so all of your middle of funnel content needs to be super polarizing to people that you do not want to take action. And in most cases, your top of funnel power content And your middle of funnel power content, which is going to be that first, the Fire 4, these two are going to be very, very similar. Here's why. There's two ways that people can enter the ecosystem, right? They either have to watch one of these videos, 25% or more, right? 3 to 5 minute video, 25% or more. That's why this top of funnel power content, we want it to be super polarizing. If I'm wanting to promote lean on Laurel on the back end, these 3 pieces of power content are going to be all about sophisticated ad strategy, fixing your ads, not launching ads. See the difference? So this is how the whole ecosystem is going to work together. Now, here's the thing. This is where the Fire 4 sequence comes in. She can push to the live event. She can push to anything that she wants. You can also run these ads on YouTube. So this is where YouTube retargeting comes in too. So what I suggested to Megan, right? Her launch is June 13th. That's still what, a month away, a little over a month now. What I would be doing is I would put this in getting people to start signing up for the live launch here. You can, but then every single week, right? And you're going to create 2 custom audiences, okay? And all of us, by the way, everyone right now should take notes. Every week, we should be going live or posting any type of valuable content, a blog or whatever, and you're going to boost it to 2 audiences, okay? People who have watched 25% or more of any piece of power content, or anyone who has become a lead every single week. Sales cycle now, 42 days. Used to be what, 6 or 7?